Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Booshakalaka podcast. Your host, Tiffany Joy, and my co-host, Pierre.
They're loyal creatures. If you love them and they love you, they will always find you.
I agree. In all aspects of life. Just as loyal as the family members in this movie that we're about to review. We are here for the OG Friday the 13th, which came out in 1980. Finally, a movie older than the both of us. Thank goodness. The synopsis for this is a group of teenage camp counselors attempt to reopen an abandoned summer camp with a tragic past, but they are stalked by a mysterious, relentless killer.
Okay. We're coming around the river bend. So we start this movie off at camp, at Camp Crystal Lake. It's 1958, the year my mom was born. And they're like, I don't know, they're telling ghost stories, singing Kumbaya. I don't know what the hell they're doing in front of the fireplace. But two camp counselors sneak off because it's time. You know, it's one of those hot and horny nights.
It's nothing like dark woods, animals, bugs snipping at your nose.
And you've been outside. Okay,
how to get it on.
Last review, we brought up how people be outside all day, but then they just feel horny. Like, you've been sticky, you've been sweaty, you've been bit by mosquitoes.
I've never loved a man that much.
So
ever. And guys, I've been married before.
So they go upstairs and they're just doing some kissing, cuddling, heavy petting, and a mysterious assailant comes up and stabs them both. Well, you know, one gets stabbed. We don't really know what happens to the other girl. We get a... Now, I did like the title sequence. I liked how it, you know, came from the back and then slammed. I was like, this is nice. So
the title card.
Yeah. Before we get started, I want to just say I am looking at this through a 1980s lens.
That's impossible. You weren't born.
But there's this one thing that annoys me in this movie. The one thing. So we're present day. Well, not present day, but what, 1980? Is it the 80s?
Let's just go with 80. That's when the movie came out.
Okay, because I didn't see that part where it said what time period it was. But okay. Day. Well, we get introduced to who I thought was our final girl, Annie. No, it's not Annie. I'm sorry. It's it is Annie. Who the hell?
Mm-hmm.
What is her name?
The last girl is Alice.
Oh, don't do that.
Why would they make those names so
close?
Close?
Don't do that to me. Okay, so Annie, she's hitchhiking because she is supposed to be the new cook.
Insane.
Oh, it's the 80s shit. She's supposed to be the new cook at Camp Crystal Lake. It is well, damn it. No, you're right again. Because it is insane. Why am I hitchhiking to a job? Why is nobody coming to pick me up? Why is nobody offering a carpool? Why am I she's walking, y'all? She asking everybody for directions. The dog.
She hitchhikes twice. And she didn't get a chance to do it a third time.
So she walks into the diner. She's like, "Hey, y'all, you know how to get to Camp Crystal Lake?" They're like, "Oh, it's 20 miles." And everybody just looking, but everybody looking crazy. Like, "You sure you're going there?" Like, "Yeah, girl, I'm supposed to be a cook." So, and this is how you know it's the 80s. Because the diner lady is like, "Oh, hey, Earl, go ahead and take her down there. It's only 20 miles. He'll take you halfway." And he just get up and go. Like, weren't you eating something? Weren't you, we just can do this? We just get up and go and do flavors for people? I was like, oh, wow. And we just trust him. Okay. So they make their way around the river bend and they're about to go to his truck. We meet Ralph, the best character in the movie. And Ralph say, "Look, bitch, chill out now. Don't go over there. You're doomed. Don't go to Camp Blood. You're doomed. Murder, Army, Navy, guns, police, Marine."
That was the OG name for the movie, Camp Blood.
Yeah. Army, Navy, guns,
Camp
Marines.
Blood they could have
gonna need some medicine. He tells him to get the hell out. And you know, of course, God damn it, Ralph, get the fuck out of here. You know, truck drivers got to be all gruffy and gross. Now, this is when the movie starts to lose me. This is the problem with the movie. There are way too many fucking pervs. Like, he's sitting up there, "Oh, all right, the other camp counselors as pretty as you." Sir, you are 85. But then again, it's the 1980s, so you're probably 46. What are you doing hitting on me? And there was a lot of creepiness in this movie, and I did not like that. But he drives her down there. Now the other camp counselors are coming in. We get the only actor who had a successful career out of this movie, Kevin Bacon. They are all riding there. They're going to the camp. Okay, so they get to the camp. We get Steve. His name isn't Stevester. What is Steve? Is his name? What's his name?
Yes, the owner, Steve Christie.
Okay, that's what it was throwing me off, the Christie part. So Steve is, there, and they're renovating the campgrounds. They're getting everything ready because next week is when the kids are supposed to arrive, which it seems very late to be in production. I
mean, it's just going to be a lot of like easy arts and crafts. That's it.
Okay, well,
maybe some soccer.
Well, then why am I sending my child to this camp? But they said mostly inner city kids are coming anyway, so yeah, they don't have things.
They don't care.
Okay, yeah. So, but they get there, they start helping out. Now, the minute they get there, Steve is like, so Alice is another one of the counselors, and she's really not feeling it. She's like, I might stay a week. He like, well, you stay a week, and I'll drive you to the bus myself. And he like touches her and caresses her. And I'm like, I get that camp counselors are usually older. Well, at least in this time period, they may be older, like maybe college age. But it's just creepy because it's like, why are you flirting with your staff? Like,
I mean, this just goes to show you that there's way more pervs in the world than there are non-pervs. Or this is just a way to induce fear in the watcher other than by murder, because being assaulted is very scary as well. So it's literally another element of horror. Like, I get what you're saying, but it is another element of horror because it is scary. It's frightening. Don't touch me. I will punch you in the aorta.
It just made me shiver. Now, I do want to say this about the movie. I was watching it, looking at the outfits, and I was like, how do these outfits hold up today? And they look like they could easily pass this for a 2025
It's just
movie.
the hair.
Yeah, it's just the hair, but it wasn't so terrible. Like, it wasn't like...
No. I'm saying the hair wouldn't translate.
Oh, yeah.
To now. But change the hair and feather out a couple of the eyebrows, maybe put a little lip injections, and boom, these are the people of 2025.
But
That's the only thing I can think of.
They looked really good. Like, I enjoyed watching the movie because I didn't have to like go too far back in the past.
Right, correct.
So now I don't understand the dynamics of who's in a relationship and who's not.
It doesn't matter. Because everybody's single at the end.
Steve Christie hauls ass because he got to go pick up supplies for the storm that's coming. But we don't see him until 10 hours later. So I'm assuming he really just went to the diner to eat food. You know how you go and you eat food?
He's a red herring, sir. He's a red herring.
You know how you go and eat food and you don't want to share with people, so you eat it there? That's what I feel like he was doing. Because he had a whole meal at this diner that lasted 80 hours.
I'm not that person. But
but so yeah, they're all there getting stuff together. Now, Annie gets dropped off and she heads to the camp. I guess she got a couple miles to go. Now, Steve leaves in a Jeep, and here comes a Jeep passing her up, but it's coming from like the wrong way. And like, we never see who's in the Jeep. It's like the camera. And she's like, hey, I'm going to Camp Crystal Lake. Thanks so much. And she's just sitting there talking to herself. It was like, girl, okay. She's like, yeah, I just love kids. And, I think that's what it's all about.
Oops, hey, isn't that the entrance right there? Where you going? Where you going? This was the best stunt work I've seen in this movie, because Annie said, you know what, I'm not playing with you, I'm out of here, and jumps out the window. Jumps out the door. That was amazing. That's what you're supposed to. Granted, she shouldn't have ever got in the car with anybody, but get the hell out of there if you can.
And she does
tuck and roll, baby, tuck and roll.
She doesn't tuck and roll, and that's why her leg is hurting. So but she wobbles into the forest. She's trying to make her way, but the killer just
don't
too
grab
fast.
no weapon.
No, look, we ain't gonna do the weapon thing. So
she isn't either.
Yeah, the killer's too fast. Killer slit her throat.
It looks really good too. The special effects looked really good for it to be 1980, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't a big budget movie either.
I think it was more practical effects, because I could tell what they were doing. They get.
It definitely wasn't CGI.
Yeah, they get the this like in I hate you the artificial thing, and then they cut it and the blood squirts out. So,
but the blood in between it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the blood looks good though. It was a nice color. Yeah,
they do tell us the story about at the diner. They do tell us a story about there was a young boy that drowned in Camp Crystal Lake in 1957. It's been closed since then, and the townspeople cannot believe that they are opening this camp back up. Like, what are you guys doing? This is insane. Mm-mm. But the killer, they do show like a little bit of the killer's hands as it kills Annie. They were definitely man hands. Like those were man hands. I don't care what anybody says. And we got to be more careful, Bookie, catching rides from people. And then we meet the rest of our dead meat cast: Ned, Jack, Bill, Marcy, and Brenda. That's the rest of the crew. And they're getting the cabins ready for the incoming people. They go out to the lake, and I instantly was like, no, there's a sign that says don't swim out there because there's like this trash bag in the water that might kill y'all. Get out of the lake. Get off of the raft. You might die. But everybody seems to be getting along. I did like that. I didn't hate any of these characters. Thank goodness. That worked for me. And then, let me take that back.
Ned.
They are in the cabin. So they get back to the cabin and they're all talking. And then there's a snake that comes out. They really killed that snake. That was a real snake death. Like, they really killed that snake. That was not a fake snake.
Before PETA. This was before PETA.
And come to find out, somebody like gave them the snake to use for the movie and had no idea that they were going to kill this freaking snake. Yes. Yes. And he just clip, chopped him up like it was a roach. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. But then we skipped to terrible racial undertones. Was it Ned was dancing with a Indian headdress?
Yes.
No, sir. We're not gonna.
Because you said you liked everybody, and I was like, Ned. Yeah, he faked drowning at the lake.
I stopped right there.
He faked drowning at the lake.
I had to catch myself. Like I guess all of the girls were fine.
Yeah. You know. Police officer rolls up and does exactly what police officers do. Not a damn thing. He's like, hey, Ralph, the crazy from town, was supposed to be out here. He was headed this way. And then he just starts accusing them of being on drugs and high. And I'm like, because they really weren't. I mean, at the most, I think I saw them smoke with cigarettes, but it's like, what are you doing? Like,
I mean, Woodstock had just happened. So I thought everybody was on drugs.
Ned being super, like, it's like maybe one joke, two joke. But how many jokes you gonna tell and the cop gonna tell you to stop? Because then if he arrests your ass, what we gonna do? Like, he just kept pushing.
I mean, but Ned does what you should never do. Mind your own business. I mean, you should mind your own business, but he didn't. He saw somebody walk into the cabin. He's like, come here, go check this out. Even though I know everybody that's supposed to be here right now. I know everybody. Now, if I was in a situation like that and I was like, hey, Pierre, is there supposed to be another counselor here? You'd be like, nah. I'd be like, all right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Somebody literally just walked into this cabin. No, or he might have thought it was what's the crazy man's name again?
Ralph, because we do know, but we do see Ralph because Ralph is hiding in the pantry. I don't know how the hell he got there that fast, and was like, he just wants to tell them that they're doomed. That's all he's doing. You're doomed. You're doomed. You need to leave.
He was laying down in the back of the truck. We didn't see him.
Then he gets back on his crickety bike like Debo, rolling down the fucking street, and we never see Ralph again.
I'm gonna assume he's dead. He might be. I haven't really seen the second, third, fourth in a very long time, so maybe he pops up in one of them. That'd be great if he did come back. But Ned goes into this cabin and,
hello, are you there? Hello, are you there? Hello,
Ollie oxen free.
We hear nothing.
Nothing. It's crazy. They were sitting around playing a game of Monopoly. I was like, I thought to myself, I have literally never finished a full game of Monopoly in my life. In my life, I have to wait till somebody goes broke. I don't have time for this. This is forever.
You gotta play one of the specialty ones like the Wakanda Forever one. But
where they added some extra rules and stuff. Yeah, that might work for me. But the regular Monopoly, oh my god, Snooze Fest. I used to love the game of life. I always ended up having like 5 or 6 kids in my station wagon at the end. And guess what? I got none, guys, none. So the game of life, that wasn't my life. It was somebody else.
It starts. I couldn't tell if it was really raining or not because like the whole time they were like, "Oh, Mike, the storm's coming in," and I was like, "I don't see no damn storm coming in."
But it's a movie.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You can usually tell when like the weather is actually being affected, especially in the 1980s. They don't got special effects. So it's time for sex because it's raining now. So
Jack and Marcy,
they go and they have the most passionate sex, the most passionate, not intimate sex I've ever seen in a movie. But at least the killer does allow them to finish, even though Ned's body is sitting in the bunk bed above them. Like he's been slashed, gashed, cut hole in the ass. So now after they're done, Marcy has to pee because girls have to do that after they have sex. And so she goes running barefoot to the bathroom.
They don't have to, but it is definitely advised for it to happen.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't want what happens if you don't do it. So that's why you need to do it. But
What happens if
so
you don't do it?
you get
I'm
a
interested.
it's for you got to get that stuff out. You get a not a maybe not a yeast infection, but you get something bacterial. I don't know, but that's why y'all have to pee. Is that not true?
Okay. Go on.
Is that not true?
Go on, sir.
You know so much, but you don't want to say what
Go, just continue. I don't know what I'm still trying to figure out what the thing is. I don't know the thing. You're talking about
So
BV?
why
You're talking about UTI?
Yeah, okay, that's a thing. What do you mean? Why are you not wanting to say it? Do you want a UTI? Okay, maybe you're into that. All right.
I don't know how they correlate, but okay, let's go on.
I've heard that in health class that girls are supposed to pee after they have sex. So
okay,
if they don't, then go to the
hopefully
gynecologist.
She went to pee and freshen up because gross. And yeah, the killer comes in and Jack is dead. That arrow, that special effect was good too. So Kevin Bacon's character's laying on the bed. He's like, oh, she just made my day. The arrow comes up through his throat, and there's blood squirting everywhere. And Kevin Bacon put on a show. He was doing a little bit too. He was acting a little too well for this cheap ass movie.
Marcy's in the bathroom. I don't know why she's in the bathroom so long, but I don't know. She's looking at doodles on the bathroom wall. So she goes, she's like washing her hands. She hears something. So she goes to the showers. She's uncovering the shower curtain because she thinks the other camp counselors are playing with her. She turns around and there's an axe. We see the axe shadow and bam, axe to the face. She's dead. Now Monopoly. Because, they're playing Monopoly, but...
I mean, Monopoly lasts forever, so I'm going to assume they started before they had sex. Come on.
They probably did, but they're playing strip Monopoly. But mind you, it's been raining the whole time, and the door blows open, and all of a sudden Brenda's like, oh, I probably left the windows in my cabin open. I guess I got to go. Like, it's been raining. So now you're just now needing to go, and you're going by yourself, and everybody keep walking barefoot in this rain and this.
Very weird. Very weird, guys. I don't know why they would do it, but yeah. So Brenda hears the little boy's voice, and she goes to the archery area, the bow and arrow area, and the floodlights turn on. Like, who turn around, Brenda, turn around.
She did. She said, ah, she did. She screamed.
This killer does it. This killer
she out there in a nightgown. I wanted her to die. Like, stop playing with me.
Oh no, let's not do that. But Alice does hear her scream, thank goodness. And she's like, okay, me and Bill got to go together. We got to figure out what's going on. Where is everybody? I did like that everything was happening. Like, the killer was like, boom, 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 boom. We didn't have to wait till like the next morning. Like, oh, where's Bill? The next morning. Like a lot of these movies do.
Killer said no. Significance of the day.
That's what I was about to say. The killer said, it's all happening. I got I got 5 hours left. I got to hurry the hell up. Do what I do.
Now, I will give Alice and Bill this. They're the only characters who have on ponchos in the rain. The only characters wearing shoes. So they go and they're looking. They do find an axe in Brenda's bed, and it's a bloody axe. Again, they don't think to leave. Well, they do. I'm sorry, because they go try to start the car. The car not starting. The power keep going out. Somebody messing with the generator. It's just like a lot of.
They even tried to use the phone, which is great.
Yeah, they did try to use the phone, but not only the phone line, but the pay phone too. Both lines are cut. But those things are weird, and yes, you might want to leave. I do give them a little credit because they have not seen a dead body. Now, the bloody axe would have been enough for me, but they have not seen anybody dead yet. So this could just, and their friends are known to play pranks. We've already talked about how we would not be friends with these kind of people who do this shit. Like, stop. No. And then they call in Camp Blood. We're not playing these games. So then they go back to the cabin. And I guess Alice is tired and she feels like she can take a nap.
Well, Bill goes to check on the generator.
Yeah, but she go and take a nap. And he go and check on the generator because the diners are out there. And Alice wake up. Bill! Oh my God.
Bill.
Well, let's leave her taking a nap. Steve done finished up his 6-hour meal at the diner. Because it's time we over red herrings at this point. So he being super, and see pervy shit again. The waitress, she's like, it's too rainy to go out there. He talking about, no, I gotta get back. There's babes there in every way. I'm like, so are you going to fuck everyone there?
Gross.
It's just gross. It's his mustache that made it worse. He gets in his little Jeep. He drives, Jeep breakdown. He gets a ride from a police officer. And he's like, oh, it's Friday the 13th and a full moon. People like crazy during these times. He called about a wreck. So he just drops Steve off, and Steve is right at the entrance, basically. Now, this is the one part where I'm like, Killer, how did you know Steve was going to be here? Because there's no, were you just waiting for his Jeep to arrive? So Steve hey,
maybe I guess you saw the lights, the lights on the street coming up. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of.
Steve hey, what you doing here? Stab. We don't have to, I know, but we know that he recognizes the killer, but that's all we get from that interaction. Because killer don't have time for no niceties. It ain't that time. So yeah.
I mean, at this point, we only think it could be Ralph, the cop, or Bill at this point.
Yeah, because you've killed all the red herrings.
Everybody else is dead. That's the only three it could be.
All right, so Alice wakes up. She's like, let me go find this man. She got her little, I hate that I don't know the name of it all of a sudden. Candlestick, flaming candlestick, Molotov cocktail, and a
lantern.
Thank you. Molotov cocktail in a container.
Wow. She's about to just light herself on fire? Okay.
I mean, hey, everybody's dead. So she goes looking for Bill. She's looking all around. Nothing. But she even she started making some damn coffee. I was like, what is this scene in the movie for? Because
to lengthen the runtime, because a lot of shit could be. Okay. When we get to it,
okay.
She spent 2 minutes barricading a door. Literally 2 minutes.
She so she finds Bill's dead body. It's on the outside of a door.
Pinned with arrows.
He has arrows all up in him. So now she's terrified, and she's doing all this screaming and hollering. Now she does become my girl, because she get in that room and she start barricading doors. She can't lock the door because it's a cabin, y'all. But she does get roped. She was doing shit I didn't even know you could do. Tie it to the beam.
She literally got anything in that room. She was putting envelopes in the front, a couple of tennis shoes. Because if you push the door and the tennis shoe gets stuck under you, can you open the door? No.
She closed the curtains, baby. She is through.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because bam, right through the window come whose body was that through the window? Brenda body.
Oh,
what through the window. Who the hell is Deborah?
Who the fuck is Deborah?
It do sound like an 80s name. This is
no, that's
Brenda's
that
body
Tyler
through the
Perry
window.
movie. Keep going.
Don't. That was a horror movie too. And she books it. She's like, I gotta get up out of here. I can't barricade myself in here. I forgot about this big ass window that people could just break through. People tend to forget about windows in horror movies. They're like, oh, it's only one exit a door. I'm like,
but we do get a Halloween sort of thing going on, which is how you can tell Halloween came before this movie, where she starts finding the dead bodies. She finds Steve's dead body. Steve's dead body. It does the hanging thing that it did from Halloween, where it just pops up. How are these bodies just randomly dropping if they were already secured up there?
Marcy.
Yeah. So she's like, she's getting her scream queen.
It's called it's like the final girl run or something like that, like the dead body run through, something like that. Yeah.
So she
they have to find everybody.
Yeah. So she sees a Jeep coming, and she's like, oh, thank heavens. Steve, thank bullshit you're here. And it's not Steve. It's an old woman with a nicely knitted sweater on. Girl, I think cold.
That might have been cashmere.
Girl, I know you ain't cold. She come up looking like Pam.
Hello, darling.
She's like, what's going on? She's like, girl, everybody dead. She's hysterical. She's like, girl, calm down. Everybody's gonna be fine. Come show me. So she walk in the cabin, and they see what I'm about to say, Deborah again, Brenda's dead body, and she's like, oh, so young, so pretty. Time to go. That's not a reaction.
What do you mean? You should be screaming.
Yeah, girl,
you should be tripping. Oh, girl, we got to go.
So now we get a history lesson.
You playing with me?
In 1957, a boy drowned, and the camp counselors, they were making love while he was, I was the cook. And so I know she tells her she knows the Christies. But I was the cook, and I just, that boy drowned. And then, people kept dying. They should have never opened it. He was just a little boy. His name was Jason, and he drowned. And it's like, okay.
And today's his birthday.
Oh, back your ass up and get up out of there.
Why did I just realize Jason got a summer ass birthday? I don't even know why I never put that together. It's Friday the 13th, but it's like June 13th.
I know, but my sister's birthday is June 13th. That's hilarious. One on Friday the 13th. But it's like, I hate you. Why did you say the summer ass?
Like, now that it makes it less scary now. Even though we know they're in a summer camp, it's like,
should it have been in October? Would that have been? Not a summer ass birthday.
No, it should have been in the fall. I don't know. Something about the fall just
it's scarier than the summer.
Spooky ooky.
Because the only summer they had to give a summer with
I know what you did last summer.
Well, I was gonna I was gonna say Jeepers Creepers, but okay. Because he's during around that time where he comes, I think it's July, and he comes
I just know it's every 27 years or something like that.
Just mind your business, you don't have to worry about him. But
hello.
So she take out her
yes, go back and go check out Detached and Loving It Studios. I was a guest on there, and we talked a lot about Jeepers Creepers and a lot of tropes in horror. Yeah, I'll put the link in this description. But yes, please go check that out.
So it's time for attack mode. Now I will give Alice this. She wasn't no pussy. Pam was trying to kill her, but she was knocking Pam out. The only problem is she gets a weapon. She starts beating Pam. Like she knocked Pam over the head. She beat Pam in the back, but then she drops the weapon and keeps on going. She does this throughout the rest of the movie. Even when she barricaded herself, she had a bat and a stick, and then she dropped both of them when she saw her.
How many times can that happen before they just crash out? Like, how many times do I have to hit you and you run after me? And I hit you, and then I run, and then you run after me. And then I hit you, and you run after me. How many times does that have to happen before the girl is like, oh, I gotta take you down? Like,
well, apparently it happened 5 times. Because she, like, every place she go,
here comes Miss Voorhees.
Pam, I'm calling her like I know it. Pamela Voorhees.
Right.
She walk her ass up in there and just start handling this girl. And it's like she even come into the cabin, and she like, fuck stabbing you little bitch. I was like, not double slap.
And it's so funny because she went on this whole rant about the counselors that were not watching him. They were not watching them. They were not watching them. And then it switched to you were not watching him. So like Mrs. Voorhees is psycho.
Yeah, because she's
insane. She should have went back and killed those counselors.
Yeah, she's imitating Jason's voice throughout this entire thing. Like, kill her, mommy, kill her. So she needs to go to therapy. She needed to go to therapy.
She needs to be what's the word? When they go to the insane asylum?
Institutionalized?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, she's slapping the hell out of her. But I mean, again, she's punching her back. Like, I mean, this is a young girl. Like, I got you, baby. You 58. Bam, bam, bam. So she, but it keeps happening to where she'll beat her up. She'll run to another place. She'll come in. She'll beat her up. She'll run to another place. I'm tired. At one point, she does grab a bat or something, and she hits her in the back of the head, and she's bleeding. So at this point, I guess she thought she was dead because, I mean, this is 1980s. Head wounds are kind of a death sentence. So she goes to the shore, and she tries to get a canoe so she can just, I guess,
sit there for a second.
Exactly. Like, where are you going?
I mean, I guess if you're in the middle of the lake, I can see you coming.
But it's dark.
I mean, but I still can see you coming. The moonlight, I can see you come. I can hear you at least splashing in the water or something.
That's Ariel. So here Pam come with a machete. She cut the canoe oar in half. They tussling. Like, this is when
Alice is really letting this old lady whoop her, and I don't like.
Yes, but this is when I think she got tired. I think at some point she's like, "All right, y'all, production going on. I'm ready to go home. We've been out here too long." So she go and grab the machete that Pam dropped. Pam is like on the shore, sort of, and she like, "Fuck it, slash! Welcome to my world, bitch." She decapitates Mrs. Voorhees, and now she's like, all right, fuck. So then she still pushes the canoe out, and she just go to sleep on the canoe.
Why?
Because
why didn't she look in Mrs. Voorhees' pockets for the keys to that freaking Jeep and get up out of there? What are we talking about? Why would I go in the lake?
Did this movie break you?
No, that just angered me. It just angered me. That's not a comfortable sleep.
She wakes up, and the police are like on the other side of the lake, and they're like, all right, come on, girl. So then this was apparently a very huge jump scare in the 1980s. Jason Voorhees comes out of the water. He all corpsey and gross and grabs her and takes her underwater. And then she wakes up in the hospital and she's just like, what happened? And he's like, and then the cops and the nurse, they're like, she's like, is everybody alive? Like, no, everybody dead. She's like, but what about the little boy? What you talking about, girl? Ain't a little boy. She's like, no, but he grabbed me and put me underwater. Like, no, we didn't find a boy. She's like, well, that means he's still there. And that's it. That's the end of Friday the 13th.
The OG. Like,
I have
this is
one
the first
question.
time I've ever seen it in full.
I have one question. This is my second time, but I have one question. So how did they clear her? Because technically everybody's dead and you decapitated an old woman.
I guess
how do we know you didn't do it?
Probably because of the backstory.
Okay.
They know that that's Jason's mom.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they would have known who he was and everything. That's the only way that I can see it happening, because other than that, I don't get it as well. I think that's the only way. But yeah, so rating system: 5 will watch annually, 4 will watch without bathroom breaks, 3 will watch but also scroll on my phone, 2 would fast forward to get to the end, 1 would throw the TV media, unsubscribe, it's out the window, it's gone. I'm gonna give it a 4. I actually still thought this was a really good movie. The special effects were great for 1980. Even though I'm saying special effects, I mean the practical effects were really good. Tom Savini, who is like the master of disguise and effects, was the person that did this, and it all looks really, really good for it to be 1980. It's like a B movie that would come out today. Like, it still looks good. The acting was fine. I love Kevin Bacon. I'm glad he was in it. Only thing that I think I didn't like, of course, is the reveal of the killer, because you can't just pop a killer up on me at the end of the movie. How the hell was I to know who this was? Because I ain't even never seen her. I can't guess who the killer, and I like to guess now.
Yeah.
And I couldn't guess who it was because I'd never even seen her. I had no idea. So, and then I don't even remember if they saw like the boy drowned in the water. His mom used to work here. Like, I wish they would have said that.
Yeah.
If they would have said something like that, that would have helped me a little bit more. But yeah, I still give it a 4. I thought it was really good. I would recommend it to anybody. I mean, Jason does go batshit crazy as the movies progress, but this was still really good, and he wasn't the first killer. And I literally just found that out when I watched Scream for the first time. I did not know that, but did he say? He didn't say who was the killer in the original Friday the 13th. He just said who was the killer in Friday the 13th.
Yeah, he said who was the killer in Friday the 13th, and that's when she technically got it wrong, because Friday the 13th is the name of the first movie.
So actually, the killer was 2 killers. So whoever didn't watch Jason in the Water and Mrs. Voorhees. All right, what say you?
I'll give it a 4 as well. It was pretty good. I did think it was odd that we were doing the whole no reveal of the killer until the end thing, just because, like with Halloween, we knew it was Michael Myers. With it just for it to come, like we knew Freddy was. I feel like that was a thing that was an old trope. So I was surprised that they brought it back. But other than that, outside of the pervy stuff, it is a good movie. Like it's a pretty cool movie. She tries. The final girl does try. So yeah.
I mean, she cuts Miss Voorhees' head off, so she succeeds.
Yeah. So I'll give it a 4.
But yeah, guys, that will do it for the OG Friday the 13th, released in 1980. Come back with us next time. We're going to be reviewing Tales from the Crypt: Demon Night. Okay. This is a good one. I really enjoyed it.
I do want to wait. Stop the review. I do want to say that what I do like is that this is a very monumental movie history-wise. They use this movie for film studies because this movie was the first movie where teens engage in sexual conduct and then get hurt afterwards. So, so it started the trope of you have sex, you die. Like, that's what started all this. So I thought that we would need to say that because this is a monumental moment in film history.
Well, I'm so glad I waited till I was 20. Because if not, I'd be dead now. But all right, guys, we will see you next time. Bye.
Where did you hide it, Dan? Please be sure to send us your requests at booshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, Booshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at Booshakalakapodcast.